Well, good evening, and it is about 10 minutes till 7 p.m. right now. Hi, my name is Gil, Kilo Echo 9 Foxtrot for the J County Amateur Radio Club Tuesday evening net. And as you can tell, my screen's a little different right there. You see that? I wanted to try something out, double webcam, but I wanted to show off this last 2 weeks, I tried to show you the iRadio UV98 Plus, and this time I got it programmed and I figured it out. Let's see if I can get, let's see, I need to do something here. I need to zoom my camera in a little bit different. I'm not really set up for this, but you're going to see something that's kind of interesting. Okay, it shows a picture of the cat. All right. All right, there is Marvin, just looking at the thing here, and I got something to post to. I guess, I don't know. My guess tonight is going to be 20 or 31. 31 tonight. Let me put down 31 tonight. Oh, and I can't type. I don't know where the keys are when I have to type that way. All right. All right, anyway. Let's see, where am I? Lost myself here. 31 tonight. All right, let's see if I can find out what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, most of it anyway. All right, so what we have here is it's a new radio. You know, it came out in March, I believe it was. So what we have is we have a 3-line display to switch lines, and this is kind of cool. And there's Jim, 28 tonight. I'm guessing 31, of course, and Marvin's got 25 locked up for himself. System. I'm using a different frequency tonight. But anyway, now it has 3 lines, and I have them all programmed. Okay, I can hit this little red button right here, which is the exit button normally. Okay, you can see it goes down from one to the other. Now, the first one is programmed for channels, okay? And the reason that this is different than the one below it is the one on the bottom is that this is set up for zones, this is set up for channels. So if I want to do a scan, for instance, okay, if I have certain channels marked for scanning and certain channels that aren't. And if you use this one, it'll scan all of them that are marked for scanning. Okay? All right, if you use this one, you have the channels in specific zones. So in this radio, for instance, I have basic settings. Okay, we're going to go to basic settings. Okay, we're going to go to if I can get down there, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, area C zone, let's say. Okay, let's go to the zones. Okay, so I have that, okay, I've set up Adams County, that's public service. Okay, that's what I have set up there. Okay, I have 70 centimeter simplex, 2 meter simplex, local repeaters, GMRS. Okay, all right, and I have J County, the J County areas, public service, airband channels. Okay, and then I have MERS, and that's all. It has 256 zones. Okay, you can name them whatever you want up to, you know, whatever the limit is. So we'll just select the working area C zone is going to be, again, it's going to be Adams County. You can also set it up to where you can tell it the mode, okay, and if you want zone mode, okay, you have that, channel mode, or frequency mode, which turns it into VFO, okay, that's what you get. It'll always show, well, it doesn't always show the frequency, but I'll show you what it does show. Okay, let's get out of that, okay. All right, so this one is showing 154. Now, if I go down here, okay, so we're on zone 2, and I can hit, now I program number 9 right here to scan. Scanning on. Okay, so it's going to scan frequencies. Okay, I think that's what it does. No, it still scans the memories. Okay, sorry about that. It does have a VFO, and you can use that to scan too. That's aircraft right there. So it'll display frequencies. I'm not totally clear on all of it, but now that just cleared something up for me just now. All right, so we can stop that just by hitting a key, and we can go to the next zone. Let's see, if we go up here, if I hit it again, all this, okay, no, not that one. Okay. Either number 9 or I have this one also programmed. You can program these keys. These two can have two functions each. The one on the top can have two functions, long press and short press. And then down here, 1 through 9, each of them can have a single function. So I set number 9 to scan, and also a long press on this one, the button, or you can have this programmed as a push to talk, so they can both be push to talk. Okay, so I'll push that and hold it, and it will say scanning on, hopefully. Well, it's supposed to. Did I hit the right one? Oh, maybe I pushed this one. I know that's not right. Let's see, where are we? Hold on. Let me hit 9 again. I'm in some mode, I don't know where we are. Okay, let's see. Channel 29, okay. Let me start it over. I'm not sure what I did. I must have hit some other button. Okay, then we got the picture. You can put it whatever picture you want in there. Okay. Right. Let's hope I didn't screw something up. Scan. It's not going to scan. Okay, all right. So now I got to figure out what I did there. It's not going to scan. All right. I'll have to look at that later because there's probably something I pushed that shouldn't have been pushed. Oh, you know what? I think I'm in. Oh, I think I know why. Let's try this. Oh, you know what? I locked the keys. Okay, that's why. All right. So that's a key lock. All right. So let's try it again.
Scanning on.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're scanning. I forgot about that, and I was just noticing it's doing the same thing for every key. That was kind of unusual, but this right here is the key lock down there. You push and hold it. So anyway, kind of a cool radio. I've got about 200 channels programmed in there right now, roughly, give or take, maybe a little less. I don't know. But anyway, and it has this is your UHF VHF, and this is for, and I'm not sure. I'm going to get another radio, and it's going to have all the antennas, but I'm not sure if this is the one that'll do CB. But there's another one right here, which is, it's an SMA, but it's an SMA female, where most of these have SMA males. You cannot switch the antennas around. Okay, so it comes with a little cap that goes right on there. But I'll have the shortwave antenna and everything by the time I'm done here. They had a kind of a deal going on at Redtel, and anyway, that's kind of a cool little radio. Now, let's see. I'm going to show you tonight what I see. Okay. So when we're doing the stream, you can see what I see. All right, so we will close. I think we're already ready for that. I think that's clear enough. 4 viewers, welcome aboard, everybody. Again, my name is Gil, Kilo Echo 9 Foxtrot for the Jay County Amateur Radio Club Tuesday Evening Net. And you're joining me in my ham shack, and you're pretty much seeing what I see. The only thing you can't see very well is the microphone, which is down here, right there. That little modified microphone right there, that's the one I use. Dave Wood, KBSAR, gave that to me, along with about 4 or 5 other junk mics, and I put them together to make 3 of them. And gave the other 2 away. So I think PG got one and Dwayne got one. They all had FT991As, which is what I have right here. So, and tonight I'm going to be using the 442-675 repeater. We're going to make sure it works okay. And Jeff should be starting the net anytime now. I'm going to bring up my script. As I say, you should be able to see all that. Alexa, announce.
What's the announcement?
Joy, are you tuned in and turned on?
Announcing.
Joy, are you tuned in and turned on? She may not be. We don't see her on here tonight. She's probably asleep. Yeah, it figures. That's all right. We'll have everybody here that comes. It's fine. Oh. Alexa, announce.
What's the announcement?
Actually, I am. Let's see what's going on here. Why are we not hearing him?
Name's Jeff, Kilo Echo Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
He's not
Pause this
linked.
time for emergency or priority traffic.
Okay, he's not linked to 675 tonight.
Okay, hearing none, our active link node is 127019, 127019. And follower on net this evening, Dave, KBSCR normally has a P25 net, and it's on 444.6875, and port recovery of a NAT code 2 Alpha 3, and 4415125 and Lynn, default NAT of 293, and the 444.6875, 8125, and Portland with a NAT code of 2 Alpha 3.
We'll have to check and see if he's on. I don't know why the 675
Alrighty,
computer's not linked.
let's go ahead and take anyone out there's got information needs to come forward now.
We have to use that one. KE9F. That is noisy.
Good evening, Mr. Gill, KE9F, W9KL, go ahead.
Yeah, I tried listening on the 675 repeater. I think that's not linked or something's going on there. Anyway, KE9F, good evening, Jeff, and thanks for taking the net tonight. Hope you're feeling a lot better than you did last week. Anyway, we're getting closer to the fishing derby at Hudson Park in Portland on June 7th. That's only 3 Saturdays away. If you'd like to help out with the fishing derby, try to get to our club meeting tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. at the Scout Cabin in the Jay County Fairgrounds, and let us know you're interested. We'll have fishing derby rules posted on our website really soon, so watch for that as well. And just so you don't forget, our club meeting is tomorrow night at 6 p.m., so I'm hoping as many of you show up as possible to catch up on all the latest breaking news. As to the website this week, I've included a list of people and companies who donated services or stuff to help with our new clubhouse. I don't have a list of everyone that's been volunteering for the build, but I do think I know most of them, and I'll make a list and present it on the w9jca.com website in the appropriate section. Big thanks to everyone. Let me pause for a sec. And 0 check-ins last week, and I think we had about 5 people in the chat room on our live video stream. The link is on our homepage at our club website, w9jca.com. Everyone was a winner with a guess of 0 after they found out that poor Jeff wasn't going to be there. We missed him. But we had 24 check-ins the week before, and nobody guessed it. Well, maybe we'll do better this evening. So if you like, watch our YouTube live stream. It's linked on the homepage of our website, w9jca.com. And that's all the news. It is news from up here in the North County. Jeff, thanks again for taking the net. 73, everyone, KE9F.
All right, yeah, we appreciate you bringing the information there for us. We went over and linked up Dave's repeater there. He's probably preoccupied there. So we went over and linked it up for him there.
Okay.
Hopefully that was okay.
We'll catch that.
And well, we had
26?
we had to have surgery done there Tuesday, so it kind of put us out of commission there. And I thought, well, you know, I'd be able to do net that evening, and no.
Oops.
My throat was not in functioning mode.
Oh dear.
Alrighty, so much for that. It all went well, so hopefully that's over with. And I hope I'm through with them, that stuff for now. So let's go ahead and get the Echolink check-ins. We got Echolink check-ins up there.
26 for Joy?
And I see
1,026,000, right?
Good evening, Mr. Wayne.
And Marvin guessed $25 tonight. Such a deal! Let's see if we got him. I don't want to. Let me go over here to 675. There we go. We got it. This one comes in a little bit better. It's a little bassier. It lacks some of the highs.
Turned off. I don't know when this thing upgraded or what it was, but anyway, I finally found it. So we're back in business, so hopefully for a while. So we'll say 7-3 for now. Thank you for running the test, and was good to be back. W9HQ.
We're going to come back over to 475. It's got better sound, better audio.
Wayne, I want to apologize there too, because to you there, because you didn't have half of the your QSO there going on there. How the audio was gone, just dead key, but it wasn't. It was on our end. I forgot whenever I set that up to
Come on, where you at?
to put it over on the other screen. For some reason, it disables the audio, and I got to go in and turn it back on, enable it. That's crazy, but it does it every time. So while you was talking, I went over there and flipped it back on. Well, Wayne, thanks for being in there, and good to hear from you. WD9HPQ, W9JKL, and we got KD9UJV, Mr. Jared. Good evening.
Let's see here.
Good evening, Jeff. Haven't checked in for a while. Been busy since it's since the night's out and everything. Kind of forget to come in and check in on the radio. But since it's
Here's my problem.
nasty out today, just didn't really feel like going out and playing in the rain. But heard you guys, so I thought I'd check on in on the Echo link. K89UJV clear.
Let's see if we can get the exposure right.
All righty there, Jared. Well, you sound pretty good on Echo Link there, so yeah, I kind of figured that I don't know, for every time we get foul weather like this, rain and comes in and windy conditions and stuff like that goes on. I don't think it's so windy out right. Maybe it might calm down some. It was earlier stuff. It tends to. I know 2-1 doesn't have too good a reception there for some reason, but it's seems like it's kind of straightened out there this evening there. So since things are calming down, so and the 440 does it too. I don't know. I think it's got something to do with the GP9 antennas. I don't know. For some reason, it's do that. I don't know. I got
That's bizarre.
And A9, Mr. Greg.
Okay, Jeff, W9JKL, KA9VIS. This is my first time on this Echo Link. I guess I tested it out with Dave over there, W9ET, or what did he call it the other day ago. I finally had it put on my phone after all these years. I don't know why I never had it put in, but I hear myself coming echoing back on this scanner, so I know it's working.
I'll talk about that in a second.
Hello, and hope everybody's had a good day. It's been rainy here. I've been inside most of the day, and
Been raining,
our
that's
sun
for
came
sure.
Down, and we had a great talk this afternoon, and we're planning a cookout this weekend, probably Saturday for Memorial Day weekend. All right, Jeff, you can tell me how I sound on this Echo Link. This is pretty cool. I don't have to have a radio or anything in front of me. Just talk on the phone here. All right, that's it for me. I'll be listening. KA9VIS, back to the net.
I can see why, Joy. You had a lot of sriracha sauce on that Philly cheesesteak.
Here, Greg. Well, you sound pretty good. Over here, I'm going directly on the 145-210, and the Echo Link is tied to the 440 machine, the 475. And you're sounding pretty good there. No problem. So real good. Greg, thanks for checking in. 73's K9VIS, W9JKL, and let's see, KC9QCJ. Another Wayne there. Good evening.
It's the Wayne. The Wayne. Anybody that's watching right now, if you want to make a guess on the number of check-ins, we've still got time.
Hey, good evening, Jeff. Good evening to the rest of the net.
I think we've got three guesses,
over here because
4
the
guesses.
Pinville repeater's gotten real low signal tonight, as you know, because of the weather, as you said. But anyhow, I thought I'd check in real quick with you. I want to thank you and Dave and everybody that connects us up every week here so that we can get in and check in. Thank you for the Echo Link. And thanks to everybody that connects us up on Wednesday night to the Blackford County net too as well. But hey, just wanted to check in real quick and wish everybody a good week ahead of themselves there, and we'll catch up with you later, Jeff. Thanks for picking me up. KC9QCJ back to net control.
Yeah, another.
Right here, Wayne.
2 Waynes.
Well, my plans are is I'm going to try to get out to both of those repeaters there, the 440 and the 210 site there. I need to get out there.
They need some work.
And take the meter and stuff, go out and check things out. And
I'm glad he
both
came out
machines
okay.
there. So I'm going to try to get something going there so I can get out there and check them out. Get all this medical stuff out of the way so I can get down to business. And hopefully I've got it out of the way for the time being. So
That's what happens when you hit 40.
Wayne, you sound pretty good here, and I kind of figured there'd be a little problem on the 2-1 tonight there. So KC9QCJ, W9JKL. Alrighty, well, we're going to do the best we can. We're going to see if we can get some short-time check-ins called now.
We need 31 check-ins tonight. 31. Not 21, not 24. 24 for less.
K1UP, short time, no traffic.
Mr. Tom, he's our good luck charm. He sells a lot of tickets. I got one of the two.
KB9JSN, Gene Saratoga, short time, no traffic. In Coldwater, short time, no
There's
traffic.
Dave.
Thanks for running the net, Jeff.
Look like a duck out of water.
KK2, BUD, Thomas, over here in Salina. Short
Mr.
time, no traffic. Thank
Mr.
you.
Thomas. Got a nice signal coming in there.
89 OPL, Chip and Bidville, short time, no traffic.
3 WER. 990, yeah. 991A, you got it.
Station on FXU down here in Winchester, short time.
Short
time.
It wasn't.
Have a good net, Jeff.
Oh, we got 2 of them. 2 of them.
November 1, Papa Juliet, Jim and Farmland, short time, no traffic. Station on FXU, short time. I think Dick stepped on me.
Everybody that wants to check
I managed
in.
to pull you both out there. And,
Hey, Wayne. Hey, Wayne. Hey,
let's
Chris.
See,
Hey,
let me
Joy.
get what I got here.
Hey, Marvin.
I got K1UP,
Hey, Jan.
K1UP Tom here.
I think I got
Henry.
everybody that's checked in on the.
KD9LAY Mike, Ridgeville.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
KP9JSN Gene, Saratoga.
Jeff can
also
pull
got
them out.
KP9OPL Chip in Pinville. And KD8AZO Dave. Full water there. KC9FXU John. And N1, November 1 Papa J there. Mr. Jim. Farmland, okay, and I had a KK2 call.
I gotta call. I gotta show this off.
Bring that call back again. I think
s-
I know who that was.
I'll be quiet.
It's me, Jeff. KK2, BUD, Thomas.
Mr. Thomas.
No traffic. Short time.
UV 98
Thomas, I
plus.
thought that was you. I wasn't real sure. So somehow they was jumping in there so fast I didn't get a chance to grab me up. I got you, Thomas, and I got Richard too. I'm sorry, Richard.
Pretty
I got
cool,
you
huh?
first time there,
Pretty
Richard.
cool.
I skipped over you there because I wanted to get the KK2 call real quick. So I think I got all of you guys in there. Yeah, matter of fact, you're on my list there, Thomas. I got you there. I just looked on the list there. I would have seen you on there, but
Excellent.
wasn't sure if that was you. So I think I got everybody on that round. Let's go again with short time check-ins if we got any more.
I've got the.
89 SYG, Portland.
Oh, there's Crystal.
Gary Bluff, no traffic.
WD90 Shannon Red Key, no traffic.
Yeah, it's going to be.
ZKZ, no traffic.
I'm trying not to talk over them. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with modded firmware for that iRadio UV98 Plus.
I missed one there. Wasn't sure, but I think I know who it was, but we'll give it a try here in a minute. I got KD9 SYG Crystal, and I also got, let's see, well, I got WD9 DCN Deck. Might not call you in order, but KD9 WTH Gary Buffton there, and KC9 ZKZ Carl.
Carl, he picked up Carl.
Okay, was that KBA SCS Dwayne? Was
He's
that you, Dwayne?
amazing. Oh man, I didn't know they had a. Oh, that was Dwayne?
Well, I'm not doing too bad there. I did pick you out. You was a little rough and noisy there, but did get you there, Dwayne. I was hoping I was right there. So I thought that's who it was there. But we got you pretty good that round. There's a lot of noise with you there, but we pulled you out of there. Dwayne, thanks for checking in. 73's KB8 SCS W9JKL. All right. Let's see. I think I got everybody. So let's go one more time for short time check-ins, and then we'll go down the list as we have it here, and then we'll call out a few of them there, and then we'll come back for any additional or late check-ins. So anyone else want to check in short time?
I got a bunch of the Quanxing.
YOK. Steven's over here in Pittsville.
Steve, I got a bunch of the Quanxing K58s, and what's the other one? K6. Anyway, yeah, they're all modded.
Can't help for hearing that Mr. Steve in Penville.
Even a brand new one I got in the box still.
KD9YOK. Sounding great there, Steve. Good to hear you in there.
You take care, Chris. Thanks for
Anyone
dropping
else,
in on us.
Short time.
If you're still there, you can check in
All
by
right,
Echolink
let's
if you
pull
like.
off down here on the list here, and we'll come back for additional check-ins. So maybe some more will come in here pretty soon. W9RTO PG.
RTO in Jay County, and we have traffic.
Traffic? PG?
Go ahead there with that traffic there, Mr. PG.
W9RTO, the third Saturday is ARRL Field Day. Third Saturday in June, the ARRL Field Day. It's going to be nice and warm and all that. So back to Jay County Net Control.
Third Saturday.
W9RTO.
Well, we'll have to make sure we're ready for that.
Right here, PG. Thank you very much for being in there and reminding us about the field day there. Yeah, that is a big time event there.
Got to set up some computers for that.
W9RTO, W9JKL. Have a good evening, PG. KB8 SCR Dave.
Yeah, supply the computers for the club.
JKL. Hey, Jeff, I appreciate your time hooking us up there. I was literally reaching for the radio when I heard you start keying, so I was a little distracted there and just about missed the beginning of the net, but we will do the P25 net as always after this one. So thanks for running as always, and get some more there. KB to SCR, back to net control.
All right here, Dave. Well, I wasn't sure. I went over and checked, seen you in that link, and I figured out you know, you was probably busy or probably tied up with somebody or something in the middle of something. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and link it up for him there. And
And he did.
So we didn't want to overstep our grounds there, but thought you probably wouldn't mind linking it up. So, Dave, thank you, and we'll catch you on your P25. And
So we need to get 31 check-ins tonight,
you're
or at
right,
least
Matt.
25.
That's what you said, wasn't it? KB8SCR, W9JKL, KC9LQY Jim.
We didn't say there was no net tonight, so it's 7:45 tonight.
W9JKL, KC9LQY.
That's Jeff's brother.
Having voice problems here today for some reason. Anyhow, nothing going on here. Just had an eye examination earlier today. That's about it. And wasn't much change in my eyesight, so there wasn't enough there to get new glasses or anything, so just let it go for a while. Anyways, that did a good job with the net there, and we'll catch up with you all sometime.
Let's see, where's that coming from?
Anyways,
Right there? Shadow right
back
there.
to net control.
That's the fan.
Say good evening,
I'm
people,
not sure what
and
it's-
everybody out
what the
there.
shadow's bouncing off of.
Have a good week. KC9LQY.
Must be the TV
There,
back there.
Jim. Hey, take care of yourself, buddy. Yeah, you do sound just a little bit on the rough side there, so voice-wise there. So yeah, just stay out of that weather if you can there, and take care of yourself there. We have, I know once in a while I get a little bit of trouble, not too much. I get a little bit of my throat gets sore from time to time, but it's still in a healing process there.
Well, he sounds
But
pretty
it seems to be
good.
hanging on there, so. Jim, have a good one. KC9LQY, W9JKL, KB9QBO, Francis.
Come on, Francis, be there. He's the president of our club. I don't know how I haven't heard much about him lately, but I hope he's doing okay.
Maybe I catch
He had a
maybe
stroke
he'll come in
and-
later. Let's see where we're at here.
He's recovered sort of.
W9T Dave.
Let's see if this Dave is there.
Hi, Jeff, and everybody on the net.
There he is.
I didn't do anything yesterday. I wanted to finish yesterday I got quite a bit done. I put the intake manifold back on my yellow lawnmower.
Hey, that's something.
I started up and let it run. Well, I had to go out to Walmart and get a new battery to stick in the thing because the battery was dead. And I fired it up, and I don't know, I think it's going to work. For a long time, I couldn't figure out what it was, and then finally, I was messing with it, and it appeared that I had an intake gasket that was leaking. So anyhow, I took my thing off, and I put a new intake gasket on there. It wasn't the right one, but it fit. Then yesterday, I was putting up the air hose thing over the doors of what I call the little barn. Yeah, that thing was heavy. I had a heck of a time dragging that thing up the ladder to hook. I had the bolts and got it hooked on there. Sort of felt like I needed somebody to keep me from falling off the ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I just want to wish everybody a 73 and hope despite the rain we have all day, that you had a good day.
I mowed the lawn yesterday. I picked my lawnmower, it's 80-pound lawnmower up, plus the gas.
All right here, Dave. Yeah, I
Put it on a
switched over
table.
directly on a 475 now since I'm not on Etherlink, so using it.
For
Dave, you
77,
sounded great.
70
and,
years
good
old,
to
that's
hear
not
from you.
bad.
And take care and have a great evening. W9T, W9JKL. And we'll move along here about KC9OYW, Chad in Hartford City.
Come on, Chad, be there. Be there.
Good evening, Jeff, and
Hey.
yeah, we're throwing 35
He's
watts
there.
at you, we hope. Sounding good there. Hey, we're doing all right in Hartford City. Yeah, going from no jacket to I got my blanket on. It's just cold, you know.
Furnace.
Not really cold, but just the way that wind, rain is makes everything chill. But oh man, never know about Indiana weather for sure. Hey, we're doing all right, Jeff. Just listening to that. So
We're gonna call it Freesiana.
Going on there. So, we'll ship her back to you. Just a big shout out. Thank you and Dave for linking us up to the east and give us that bigger footprint. We appreciate it as always. And thanks for everybody for checking in during that. So ship her back to you and talk to you later. This is KC9OYW. Back to next control.
All right, Chad. Hey, it's always good to hear from you there, and you take care there. And you sounded great there, by the way. So, hey, we'll talk to you later. 73 is KC9OYW, W9JKL. And KF9NL, Marvin and Gaston.
Marvin and Gaston. I said just talk over it.
W9JKL, KF9NL. Good evening, Jeff. And that. Well, let's see here. Gonna get busy here. Gonna have. Well, let's see. First of all, I made my second contact on with the W9 IMS station there, and that went pretty smooth. I did have to. I just left the radio on and just monitored it until they finally the propagation finally changed enough till it finally came up to where I could hear them, and. I did actually try using the JCA SDR, some of the SDR receivers there to see if I could I could listen to it there. I could hear them and I could hear myself calling, but they couldn't hear me. So anyway, that was a plan.
That's on W9JCA.com.
It didn't work, so I had to wait till propagation changed a little bit to pick that up. So and we got. The museum ships weekend coming up here. I guess that's in June 7 and 8. So that'll be a nice tune-up to get ready for field day. I plan on camping out. On field day, I'll be at Yorktown at Melrose Meadows. And so anyway.
Long time no see on here.
Planning on spending the night there. That'll be a real fun thing. And then we're going to take a move right on into the 13 colonies then. And that'll be a little bit of work to try to get a let's see, what is that? A clean sweep. Let's see, what are we working for this year? Going to be I guess maybe CW sideband and I don't know if I can get FT8 on all of them or not. I can't remember if I got a clean sweep on all three of them or not. Maybe I did. Anyway, we'll make the attempt for that. That's always very challenging to try that out, but. Anyway, and by that time, after the 13 colonies is done, probably you're ready to take and rest up for a little while. Anyway, with that, I'll send it back here to you, Jeff. W9JKL.
I didn't go because I got too many radios already.
All right, here, Marvin. Hey, thanks for checking in
I got
here
this
with
one.
us there. Good to hear from you.
That's one of my later ones. I got
sounds
more.
like you've been busy there in the radio land there.
Yeah,
that's good to hear there.
I got another one
Marvin,
coming
hey,
in.
you take care. And 73s from W9JKL, KF9NL, W9JKL, and we move along here.
Cookie Queen, huh?
KD9RIT Carry.
I don't know what that is. I'll have to go. Mishtastic.
Alrighty. Well, then we'll stop right there and just open it back up for anyone out there who'd like to check in. Call W9JKL.
Debbie, we need your check-in. Yeah, cookie tax.
Okay, one last call for anyone else out there who'd like to check into this week's net. Call W9JKL.
I will do that. I will absolutely do that. So, Debbie, if you don't check in,
yes, that wraps her up there, or we'll have one else coming in.
We got double.
E8TMZ. MZ Kilo Echo 8 Tango Mike Zulu Debbie in little old Anthony, Ohio, the big Buckeye. Coming at you. All right. Thanks for running the net. 73.
Okay. We got one more. Thanks, Debbie.
Hey. So I broke off there. I was talking and I heard Debbie coming in there. I seen her light up on the screen here.
so I cut her off
I will
there real
check that
quick so
out.
I can get you in there, Debbie. Thank you for checking in. KE8TMZ, W9JKL.
I will
Good to
check
hear
that
you
out.
in there.
Let me write that down.
All righty. Well, you just bumped her up to 28 for me there.
28. Oh, did
We'll
nobody guess 28?
give one last
did they?
shout here before we close her up.
There's my
Anyone else
pen.
out there might
Right
check in,
there.
call now.
Everybody needs a 50 caliper, a 50 millimeter. I forgot what it's 50 caliper or 50 millimeter.
SCR recheck.
It's a 50 millimeter.
Yeah, go ahead there, Dave.
That's for it's
We'll
from
do the pitch P25 net at 7:45. I got a couple things I got to take care of real quick, but 7:45 for the P25 net. Thanks,
yeah,
Jeff.
it's pretty cool.
You're welcome there,
It's a
Dave.
pen.
Thanks for
It's
coming
a
back
pen.
in there. Good to hear. We'll
Okay.
tune in there and Cortell. So KB8SR W9JKL. All right, let's go ahead and close up the net this evening. And I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you out there for your patience there and checking in with us there. Appreciate it very much. Makes it kind of worthwhile to run the net.
We'll make it official.
Several
So
people in there
I go into chat and everything
joining
disappears.
in there. Always good to hear from
28
other amateur
check-ins.
operators out there.
28 check-ins.
Yeah, and I want to go ahead and say 73s to everyone, and we'll go ahead and turn the repeaters back to normal amateur use. This is W9JKL.
I guess 31. Debbie, if you were there, you would have guessed 28, right? Of course. Let's see, I'll make sure. Let me go through that real quick. Joy guessed 1,000,000, and then she went down to 26. Oh, 28. Oh, 28. Jim got
Mr.
it.
Gill, are you still there? KE9F?
KE9F, yep, still here.
Did anybody win that battle there on the numbers?
I'm afraid they did. Jim got it. Let's see, Jim. Which Jim was it? It's the one that's on. it's the one that's on the. Hold on a second. It's on here somewhere. Okay, Jim. Let's see. N1PJ. He got it.
Okay. Yeah. All righty. Well, good for him there. So, he wins the new radio, right?
Everything worked. Not a problem.
Okay, Gil. Hey, you have a good evening there, and I was just curious there if you who won that round there, so that's pretty interesting, you know. Gil, take care. K9F, W9JKL.
Yeah, we had a person drop in from, let's see where he was. Well, he didn't say where he was, but his his call sign was N3WER. Chris, he dropped in. I know he didn't check in. He might have left a like on the live stream, but yeah, we got 25 views. 25 views tonight. So I don't know how many people stuck with us, but that's what we got. And yeah, I was showing off a radio, one of those iRadio UV98 pluses, and I got another one coming in with the UV98G, which has the GPS and the APRS built in, so that'll be interesting. That's on its way. But spending too much money on these radios, that's why I don't go to Hamfest, the Dayton Hamfest anymore. I can't afford it. All right, Jeff, you have a good one. We'll catch you later. 7-3, KE9F. I'll tell you what, I've looked at so many radios. BTEC Pro, if that's the one that's like $169, I'm probably not going to spend that much. The only reason I got the iRadio UV98G was because I got a new credit card and they gave me $200 if I spent $500 within 3 months. And so I used it as my usual bill pay and whatever else I do to live through the month. And I managed to spend $500 in a matter of about 3 weeks. But they gave me $200, and I used it, part of it I used for, it was $140 after shipping, and that included all the antennas, everything, the package that Radtel offers. It's got all kinds of stuff in it, the microphone, because it has a little different microphone, of course. This one doesn't use the standard Baofeng. It has, it's more like the, let's see if I can see myself. I turn my picture off here. Let's see, I gotta find what I'm looking for. I've lost, okay, there we go. So it has something more like the Motorola's, that type of microphone. So you got a little screw down there. I don't even know if I can, you have to take this off, and it's the same way the Motorola and the Vertex Standard do it. So same thing. It has a full kiss TN, oh yeah. Oh, okay, well, I wasn't even sure. Jim, you are a winner, yes. All right, and good night, Jim. 7-3 to you. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I have the Yaesu FT5D. Yes, let's get that right. And it has a GPS, and I have it set up, but I haven't used that thing in probably about a year and a half because I have all these other radios that I don't mind. Digipeater, yeah. But once I get that in, I'll program it, and it'll be interesting. The programming on this iRadio is just so totally foreign, and I had to go through videos on YouTube, and I did all kinds of stuff, and I finally figured most of it out. Tonight I was showing it off and had the key lock on, and I said, why isn't it doing anything? And I realized, the only reason it does that is the key lock. I don't know how I did that, but anyway. Yeah, anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. I am going to check out the let's see, it's the Meshtastic Beacon, and you had something else on that.
W9JKL link connected KF8DIT.
Oh, excellent. Now I got a phone call coming in. Yeah, that's going to have to wait. Okay. All right, so let's see, what time is it right now? 7:37 p.m. All right, so.
Can I still do a late check-in?
No, we're not going to count that.
We're
not going to count 29. No, I'm sorry, you're still the winner, Jim, if you're still out there. Unofficial 29, we're not going to count that.
Maybe at SCR. I heard a station from Bradford wanting to check in. I can relay that to Jeff for the records. KB at SCR.
I'll wait for this. KE9F. I'm not going to count that as a check-in on the live stream because Jim already won it. We already announced that. But nice to know there was a 29th.
Didn't get in in time. So
doubled.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll relay to Jeff. He probably stepped away from radio. We do another net on the P25 digital frequency here in a few minutes, and he may be over there already. But I'll pass it along and add you to the list there for this week. So have a good one, 73. KB8SCR.
KE9F. I'm not going to count that on the live stream, but at least we know there's a 29th. But Jim already won that one, so all right. Anyway, I don't want to disappoint him. 73. KE9F.
KE9F, KB8SCR. You're really ragged. You sounded pretty rough when you were talking to Jeff. The link is still up here on the 210. Try going to direct on the 675 and see if I can hear you any better.
Okay, for some reasons the 475 is not going north very well. I don't know why. I get almost a zero signal, and you just barely hear me. But yeah, I'm on the 675 right now, and also on the 2.1 it's real noisy coming out this way. I can be heard, but I'm running 50 watts. Right now, I am running, let's see what we have here. I'm not even sure. I don't have it on the right thing. I don't think I'm running more than probably 5 or 10 watts right now, and I get in the 675 just fine.
Yeah, you're into the 675. A little bit of white noise, but it's not a problem at all. I didn't know if you had a comment to that last station that just checked in on Echo Link there. I just heard you in your thought you might have a comment.
Yeah, I'm not going to actually count that last check-in, the late check-in, because Jim already won it on the live stream, and I don't want to disappoint him. So, all right, I'll say 7-3. I don't think I'll be on the other net right now because I've been up here too long, and I just got to get out of this chair. So I'll say 7-3. Thanks, Dave. I'll see you tomorrow at the meeting. KE9F.
Okay, real good. Talk to you later. KE8S0.
All right, guys. I can only sit here so long. That makes it rough to be a ham radio operator, to be on there all day. I just can't. It's not happening. So, all right, guys. We will catch you later, and yeah, look forward to seeing you. Hopefully here tomorrow, or at the meeting tomorrow, or here next week. So, join us next Tuesday. Same cat time, same cat channel, as I always say. And all right, 7:30 to you, Mike, and everybody else that's out there. Looks like I've got about 5 people hanging in there. So, see if I can lose my voice. Hey, you notice I hooked up another camera here. I got like 3 more I can connect. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, we'll catch you all later. Thanks, Joy. We'll see you later. I'll see you in just a few moments. 7-3, everyone. This is Gil Kilo Echo 9 Foxtrot for the Jay County Amateur Radio Club Tuesday evening. Take care, Marvin.